Okay, and so the false start happens, and you probably at that point think that they're going for it. And what's going through your head when you see the false start happen, and you know that they are sending you out there for a 56-yard kick?
Yeah, after I saw that false start, I didn't really know what coach was going to decide to do. I hit a couple balls in the net just to be ready just in case, but I really wasn't expecting to be going for a field goal there. But when he called it, I mean, I was ready to go. We had to get out there quick because the play clock was going, and I was just ready to go hit it. Felt good out there. We had a little bit of wind with us, and I was excited to be in that opportunity.
Lane said, I guess pregame and warm-ups, you were hitting them then and farther. How far did you kind of max out in pregame there?
The furthest one I hit in pregame was 67, and so I think it had a little bit of room on it. And so I told Coach that if we got to the 50-yard line, going that way with the wind, I'd be good.
If you don't mind taking us back to when you were going through the transfer portal process, what made Ole Miss the attractive choice at the end of the day?
Well, I wanted to stay in the SEC. I think it's by far the best conference in football. I liked Coach Kiffin a lot and just thought that this program had a lot of excitement, and I wanted to just come help this team win, and I've always thought Ole Miss was a cool place.
Caden Kozlowski had a good freshman year a couple of years ago. What's it like just having him with you? Is it more competitive? Does it make you a better kicker?
Yeah, for sure. Since I got here in January, we've just been competing back and forth the whole time, and we both made each other better since I got here in January, whether it was in workouts or training, kicking, field goals and kickoffs. And I mean, me and him were competing in punting and long snapping too, where we're not even really competing for those jobs at all, or we'll ever do those. But so we definitely have made each other better since January when I got here.
You mentioned the play clock was running down there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that almost better where you don't have to think about it and it's just go in and get it done?
Yeah, I think to a point it can be better because like there isn't time to think about anything. You don't want to cut it too close though. Like I didn't go through my full routine there, and it worked out. But like I kind of sped up, taking my steps and just getting set and everything. And we were in the O-line, we were barely set, so we just got to make sure that we're aware of that and getting everything ready to go and staying set. But I think there is a point there that just no time to think about anything and just going and playing ball, I think can definitely be good.
Is that your long in competition?
Yes, sir.
What's your next longest?
I think my next longest from A&M was 45 yards. Yes, sir.
So you look athletic. Surely in high school you did more than just kick, right?
In football, I only kicked. My coach would never let me play anything else. He didn't want me to get hurt. Back when I was at A&M, Coach Mike Elko, he's at Duke now, he wanted me to come play safety something, but Jimbo wouldn't let me do that either.
Well, I can understand that.
Yes, sir.
How cool is it when you know you're getting out there to have an opportunity to pretty much seal the game for your team? Just do you relish an opportunity like that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Before the game, like I was talking with the specialists, and I told them that I wanted to hit a bomb today. I was just feeling good all day, and we had been practicing good all week, and operation felt good. Both those guys, Jared and Charlie Pollock, do a good job at getting the ball and just getting me set up for success. And it's crazy that an opportunity came like that where we could just ice the game. And, I mean, for sure, those are the moments that we look forward to as specialists.
Did you get a game ball or anything like that, and how much do you think you deserve some recognition like that?
No, I didn't get a game ball. I got our special teams player of the week within the team, so I got a sweatshirt for that. But I'm not really looking for any special recognition like that. I mean, I'm just glad that I could help our team win, and when an opportunity comes like that, like I just want to do my part just like everyone else on the team is.
Caden, what's your all-time long, like in practice or whatever, what's the longest kick you've ever made?
This question gets asked a lot, but back when I was at A&M in a practice, we had a good wind with us one day, and I made a 76-yarder.
Caden,
It was probably 20 miles an hour. I don't really know, 15, 20 miles an hour.
Do you feel a difference when you're kicking at home versus an away stadium, and how much does that impact kind of how you feel?
I don't really feel much of a difference because when I get set back there ready to hit a kick, I mean, there will be more noise for an away game, but you're really not hearing any of it because it's just kind of tunnel vision and you're dialed in. And so I don't see much of a difference. I think it's a lot of fun playing away games and just being able to shut the crowd up like that last one.
Obviously, there's another Caden on the roster, and it just so happens to play kicker as well. So when you first came here and you're going through spring and all of that, how long did it take for y'all to get used to when the name Caden was said to turn your head and realize that that you're the one that,
Yeah.
or he's the one that they're talking about?
Well, there's actually 4 Cadens on the team. Me, the other Caden, the kicker, Caden Prescorn, and then Caden Lee, the receiver. But so it definitely took some getting used to. We started calling Caden Costa, but still some players would call us both Caden, and it got confusing at times. But we figured it out now. I mean, we still have some of the confusions with it, but it's definitely funny having that many Cadens when I've barely met any the rest of my life.
What's kind of your mental preparation like when you're going into a game in a unique position like a kicker that you don't know when you're going to be on the field or when your number's called? Just how do you stay ready?
For me, like, I feel like where I am right now, I've done everything I can prepare, like everything I can do. I've prepared to have success, and I feel like I've done everything I can. And so feeling that way and just having trust in what I've put into it, I just feel like the rest is up to God and whether He wants me to have success or not, and what His plan is for me. So I've done what I can, and the rest isn't up to me.
As I wrap it up, Caden, you're from Texas, so it made sense to stay in Texas, I guess, and then you made the decision to get in the portal and come to Oxford and Ole Miss. And we've asked some other portal transfers. How quickly did you feel comfortable, felt at home, and grew, to like Ole Miss as a school?
I really enjoyed Ole Miss a lot from the second I got here. I just thought the town was so cool, and I could just tell how awesome the program is and the culture. I mean, complete 180 from where I was before. I would say that I truly got comfortable kind of when we were in that fourth quarter workout part of spring, just when like me and all the team, like we're all going through some hard stuff together, and I think going through those things just brings us all closer. And then we ended fourth quarter where I had to kick a field goal for us to end spring workouts, and we got spring break early, and I think that kind of just really had me settled in and was a good way to end the spring and just continue going into summer with that. And now here we are. It's gone so fast since I've been here.